Alright guys, Hayzink here, welcome back to the channel for another Street Fighter Duel video. And if we can just go through these little pop-ups, there they are, the two units that I don't know why people would have thought I was making it up, but we've got the turtles coming. Now it's going to be all 4 turtles. I'm not sure how they're going to do this though. I don't know if they're going to do it as 2 parts, splitting 2 units, then 2 units. Way back when first data mined some of the information, the first 2 units that we were able to find out information about was going to be Michelangelo and Leonardo, and that is who they're leading with in this image. So it might still be this 2-part thing, or they're going to do all 4 at the same time. We don't know that information yet, right? But these 2 units are definitely going to be coming first. Just going by this imagery, it may well be that. It may well be they do these 2 and then follow up with the other 2. But there is some things that we can glean from this event already because of this countdown. Now, I just want to take a moment here to just point out that even though the news originally was leaked to me months ago, there was various hurdles to get through, mainly due to licensing. The license for the turtles was secured ages ago, absolutely ages ago. The thing that stopped it coming out back when the movie and stuff came out was actually not to do with Top Boy, and it wasn't to do with Nickelodeon. Capcom, I don't know why, but Capcom delayed signing off on the project, and it wasn't until recently that it got done, right? So if you actually go back and watch, I never actually said at any point, the turtles are coming next, the turtles are coming next. So that absolute clown shoes that runs about on Reddit claiming that's something I said, he's absolutely full of shit, right? The only time I've ever really nailed down a date was most recently when I said the turtles, they've added the event kind of intro and stuff like that. So they should be coming soon, if not the next event, the event after. But I did feel like because of the SEA version of the game launching, the event would probably come in April. Lo and behold, we're in April, we've got the turtles. So to Mr. Reddit friend, get it up you prick. But anyway, let's go on and have a look and see what we can expect from this event. Some of you are going to have seen something that will put the fear into you, and that is limited time currency. You can obviously see it at the bottom. Now this was something that I did kind of worry about, and to be honest, if you go back and watch even a video I did with Payne, and Payne's not made content for this game for like 6 months, but if you go back and watch a video I made with him, you'll see that I did have the worry that they might use limited time currency, and they are going to use limited time currency, but it's not as bad as all of that. So if you look here, you'll see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles wish tickets. Spend TMNT wish tickets for a chance to obtain a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fighter and various rewards from limited time wishes. During the event, players can convert special summon tickets into wish tickets without limit, right? We'll go back to that. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles event series has 2 episodes. Oh, there we go. So it is going to be split in 2. When the 2nd episode ends, all TMNT wish tickets will be converted into gems. So, as it's going to be a month-long event, we now know that, right? So, just by reading that, we know that. You're not kind of stuck like you were with Ken. With Ken, you could only get a couple of tiers using your diamonds, but in this you can change your special summon tickets into wish tickets. The only slightly, I don't mean worrying, right, that's probably the wrong way to put it, but I don't think this will be a straight swap, because if you could literally change a special summon ticket into a wish ticket, there would be no point in the wish tickets existing, right? It would make no sense. So I feel like there's going to be a conversion rate. It'll probably be, this is just a guess on my part, but I think it will probably be 2 special summon tickets swap for 1 wish ticket. Now it might not be, okay, but if it was a 1-to-1 ratio, what would be the point in even introducing these tickets? Do you get what I'm saying? There's like no point there. So I feel like there's probably going to be a conversion rate. Now that being said, there might not be, because we get the same amount of these wish tickets, 5, from like each login step that we would special summon tickets. So for a special summon, we would obviously get 5, 5, 5, and then the starlight. For these wish tickets, we're getting 5, 5, 5, and then the starlight. So it might just be a straight swap your special summon tickets to make them wish tickets. It kind of makes the whole thing a little bit redundant if they do that, in my opinion. But here we are. This is what we can expect, and obviously it just does mean that you have got an avenue to get these guys if you've been sitting on your special summon tickets for quite some time. I guess the one advantage, I suppose, they've got for doing this is if you were to trade all of your special summon tickets at a 1-to-1 ratio for wish tickets, you can't trade them back to being special summons. So I guess when you make the decision to go for the turtles, once you've gone all in, they maybe think you'll keep going. I don't know. Now, this is where things get difficult, however. Because it's 2 parts, we're going to have Michelangelo, Leonardo in part 1, we're going to have Donatello and Raphael in part 2. This makes it very difficult if you're saving, because we won't have advance notice of the kits. So there's going to be 4 units. Out of those 4 units, one of those units could be absolutely busted beyond belief, and it's like the best unit that you could get from this celebration. You don't know if that's going to be part 1 or part 2. So in the first 2 weeks, you've got Leonardo and Michelangelo, and obviously at the end of that period, you're not going to be able to summon those characters anymore. So by the time you get to see what Donatello and Raphael are actually like, they'll have gone. So if you decide, right, I'm going to wait, and I'm going to wait to see if Raphael and Donatello are better. If they're not better, you're already going to have missed out on the previous 2 units. So you can see where the issue comes in there, and that's where a little bit of FOMO comes into play, and I guess a little bit of risk taking. So when it comes down to when we see what these units are like, and if you're going to summon and stuff like that, I would probably try and put nostalgia for the characters aside and actually look at how they function, and base your summoning decisions on how well does this unit function. Not Raphael's my favourite character, so I'm going to wait. Look at it. If someone like, for example, Leonardo is a Visconde Vega level unit, then you probably want to just summon for him. Okay? If Michelangelo happens to be an absolute stun machine, then if that's going to help you progress your account, you're probably better off just going for them. Because again, if you decide, I'm going to just wait, see what my favourite character looks like, it's probably going to maybe potentially screw you up in the long run. So I do think that when these units are revealed properly and we can see their kits and stuff like that, we're going to really need to look at what they do, how they function, do a lot of testing, and see how they perform. Now, obviously with there being 2 units, we don't know what they're going to do. Are they going to put both of them into special summons? I think it's quite obvious that Leonardo's definitely going to be one that's in a special turtle wish pool that you can summon for. Okay, are they going to do that with Michelangelo as well? Are they both going to be in this pool? Are they going to share the pool? Is one of them going to be a legend? I don't know. Okay, this here does say turtles plural, but even if part 1 you've got Leonardo who you summon for in this wish pool, and then part 2 it's Raphael, the word turtles would still apply there, and they could be selling Michelangelo and Donatello as a legend. So I don't know yet. My guess is as good as you guys, you know. But they're here. They're also advertising this as well. They're running ads on videos, so maybe we'll see an influx of new players. But again, why anyone would have thought I was making this up is mind-blowing to me. You've seen my thumbnails. You've seen how bad my thumbnails can be. So why anyone would have think that I had the skills to design these units and fake videos and stuff, I don't get. Honestly, I don't get. People are just downright weird, to be honest. But there you go. That's it. The turtles are coming. We'll see them dropping in the game next Wednesday. Everything is as normal there. The event itself will function much like Devil May Cry, so you should have a workbench rather than having Battle Lust, and we just need to wait and see how it pans out. So if this works out like normal, you should get your 15 tickets from pre-login, 60 tickets from the actual event itself, and if you're ranking in the events, that's potentially another 60 to 80 tickets depending on how many rounds that we have. Collabs in the past have only had 3 bosses. We now tend to have 4 bosses in events, so whether it'll be 60 tickets like previous or 80, I guess we'll find out. So if you're short on tickets, part 2 might be the best one to aim for. If you've got a decent amount of tickets, then I would just play it by how good do the units look. And again, you either risk waiting and missing out on the best unit of the collaboration, or you summon based on what your account needs. Again, we'll talk about that when the units actually are revealed. But anyway, there they are. It wasn't made up, they're real, they exist, and to my #1 fan on Reddit, have fun. Catch you in the next one, guys. Peace.